hopefully it will be a good one. I don't want to, crush anybody's dreams, but we're coming up at the end of the year, and tonight's Your Level Sucks too, just for time constraints and how hectic things are going to start getting toward the end of the year. This is the last episode of 2019, the last proper Your Level Sucks stream of 2019. Not the last stream, period, but for Mario Maker, this is the last one we're doing, so I can get caught up as best I can, and I'm going to be out of town for Christmas for a little while, so that's how it is. And then Tabitha actually pointed out, while we were getting ready to go, that not only is this the last Your Level Sucks of 2019, it's the last one of the decade. So that implies a certain kind of finality to everything, but don't worry, we're going to return in 2020 with Your Level Sucks too. Because apparently Nintendo is still churning out updates for this game. It took them a while to remember that, that they released this game. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, by the time it took Nintendo to remember that they had made Mario Maker 2, if we're talking about a baby, that kid would have starved to death and mummified by the time Nintendo realized, oh, I haven't fed the baby in a while. So they've actually put out an update right at the end of 2019 that added the Master Sword from The Legend of Zelda into the game. So we might have a candidate for... We might have something to rival the Powerball and Builder Mario as potentially the worst power-up in Super Mario Maker 2. So tonight's stream is not only going to be the last one of the year, it's also going to be the first one with the sword. So we're going to... this is going to be a weird show. Servbot also says, no pressure, but this stream will be featured in the 2020 YouTube Rewind. Oh boy, I can't wait to be featured in a top 10 video on YouTube at the end of the year. It's no secret that, the past couple years of YouTube Rewind have been absolute just trash that nobody relates to except for YouTube's corporate investors. That's the video that they play before the PowerPoint presentation when they go, and that is why you should run advertisements for Raid Shadow Legends on our platform. But everybody else who watched YouTube Rewind is like, why the fuck is Will Smith in this? When did he get a YouTube channel? What? Fortnite? Really? Hang on, I'm gonna kill myself. So this year, the YouTube Rewind, it was just a top 10. It was top 10 channels of the year, top 5 dance videos, top 5 music videos, and people are still giving YouTube shit over it. I get it. YouTube is the bad guy. YouTube is the enemy. They are the cold corporate overlords that are just destroying content creators across the board. But they can only do wrong. They can do no right. I will say that this year's Rewind was objectively better than last year's, and this year's Rewind was just boring and uninteresting, and it still managed to be better than last year's. So that's not saying much when the compliment that I can give you is, it was boring. You know what's weird is that it's been several weeks since the last time we did a collection, because I think last week we taped everything for a special, and then the week before that, I think I took the week off, and then the week before that I did take. So it's been almost a month. So I've already forgotten the process of this show, but I do remember every time we do this show. I mean, it used to be every time we did this show, I would start things off and show you guys a level that I had made that you could play. And then I ran out of ideas, and then I realized that I just didn't have the time or energy to invest into making levels every single fucking week for this show. So that's the reason why we stopped doing that. But in lieu of that, we started showing off cool stuff. And I do have some cool stuff this week from my personal collection of Nintendo guff. These are all, I believe they're all McDonald's toys from, earlier this decade? Or maybe the end of the last decade? I'm not sure. But they're mostly, they're all gambling devices, I think, which is kind of weird. So, the first thing I have is I feel like I I don't have the camera down here like we do for Gator Unbox, so that's kind of weird. So I'm going to be like just showing it to you guys and then holding it way in or whatever. But this first thing that we have is a roulette wheel with Yoshi on it, and his tongue is the little the clicker, the arrow thing. And when you click the thing up here, it'll make the thing spin. So there's what, like 12? 9? There's 9. There's 9 things on the wheel. There's no repeats, but you get a fire flower, a coin, you know, some power-ups, some shells, a Yoshi egg, an apple. There's also a Goomba. I presume the Goomba is bad, but there are no rules printed on this thing anywhere. So here's the Yoshi spinner, and if I go like that, you know, it stops on the Yoshi egg, and then it stops on, I guess, with the apple. You know, that's all it is. If you hold it down, it'll spin for longer, and then you let go of it. But I found this at like a rummage sale, and I thought it was cool. I'd never seen anything like this before. It is like it's Tabitha. It's the Yoshi Prizomatic. It's the little pocket one. Like, I guess if I ever take my mobile phone and we stream like Gatorbox on the go, I'll just keep this in my pocket and I'll be like, hey, hang on, let's whip out the Prizomatic here. And Yoshi says, green shell. So whatever that corresponds to, that's what we do. One thing I pointed out is that I noticed there's an apple. There's an apple on this, and this is shaped like, the background is shaped like a bush, kind of like Super Mario World. But I could have sworn that, I mean, I thought the things hanging in the trees were apples, like my entire life. I still think they probably are, but the manual specifically refers to them as berries. But yet this is clearly an apple that's been drawn here, and I don't think the concept of an apple actually exists in the Mushroom Kingdom like at all. I can't think of a single Super Mario game that has an apple in it. The closest approximation are the berries from Mario World, which I think that's supposed to be. So basically, you know, no one knows what the hell's going on. So you just got one of these. So Servbot, you always saw berries. See, I always thought they were apples. I knew they grew on bushes, but they were drawn in a way that looked like apples. But I also acknowledge there's no such thing as a purple apple. But they did have red. It was red, green, and purple, I think. And specifically, not a lot of people know this, but every time you ate a green berry in the game, it adds like 5 or 10 seconds to the level timer. And if you eat 5 purple berries in a stage, Yoshi lays an egg, and then there's a happy coin cloud that comes out of it that will drop a bunch of coins and a 1-up. And then the red apples are just worth 1 coin apiece, as if Yoshi ate an enemy or whatever. So there is that angle to it, which is the reason why you tend to not see the other color berries in any of the stages except for like the secret special world levels. So I thought that was kind of lame. And the other thing I have is a little more technically complicated, I think, and it's Mario, and he's punching a question mark block, and then it's like a slot machine up on the top. And do I pull him down, or do I? No, you literally just. Okay, so now that I know how he works, you literally just like push the thing down, and the little roller spins inside, and that's what you get. Unfortunately, you can see every single iteration of the. This is like the worst one of the bunch, to be honest. I've got one more. And I think I like this one the least, because I feel like they could have put like a fucking sticker on the block part of it and make it look like a proper question mark block. I don't know. But the fact that I can see through it and you can see every iteration, so I know that you can land on either 3 coins or 3 stars, and that's the only thing that there's 3 of in there, so you just be like, bam, smash it, and it's like... Sometimes it doesn't even land like on a thing. It'll land kind of like this one. Oh shit! Now I just moved it, but it'll land like in between 2 things, and it doesn't. It just. This one is like clearly the worst out of the bunch. I think Mario stands up. I mean, kind of. He stands up on his own, and he's got like a big block on his head. And then this last one also from 2018. So I assume that these are all from the same McDonald's promotion. So there's probably more of them out there. I just don't have them. These are the only 3 that I've got. We have this, which is a little pegboard. It's a little pinball game, and you basically flick the thing down here, and then the little turtle shell, Koopa shell, just goes down one of the different point categories. 10, 50, and 100. And then the background art is, of course, Super Mario Brothers for the NES. It's just just level art. Just kind of strewn about. I don't think it corresponds to any specific level in particular, because, let me show that again. I know that when we were looking at the trading cards, Orky Bork was like, hey, that part doesn't exist in the game anywhere, so I'll let, folks like him get a good look at that and say, that doesn't happen anywhere in Mario 1 or the Lost Levels. This is fake. This is fake and gay. And I'll be like, yeah, I figured as much. It's a goddamn McDonald's toy. You just flick you flick the thing. Oh, that's 100 points right there, baby. Hell yeah, it's going to be a good night. It's going to be a real good night. I got a feeling. You guys even remember that song? Did the Black Eyed Peas ever really exist, or was that just a collective, like, mass hysteria fever dream that we as a global population had? I'd like to imagine the Black Eyed Peas never existed, and that was just like everybody on the planet having sleep paralysis at the same time. I think I've always kind of had a soft spot for these, because I remember when I was a little kid, I inexplicably had a toy kind of like this when I was a little kid. And you flick the thing, and it was actually pretty interesting, because you would reset it by basically doing this, and then guiding all the little ball bearings down, and it was like a proper pinball thing. You would actually get to flick it like multiple times, and then the ball bearings would stay on the different spots on the scoreboard, and then you would just tally them up, and then you would shake it, and then reset the thing, and then either just play it again or hand it off to your buddy and see if they could do better. I don't know. So this one really just kind of reminded me of like a more classic mechanical toy. If I even still have the one I just mentioned from my childhood, maybe I'll show that off on stream someday. But these are three toys that came from various... that one's not going to stand up. I'm just going to hang on to this one, because it's going to fall on the keyboard, and it's going to press the button that self-destructs everything, so let's just not even go there. But apparently these all came from the same McDonald's promotion last year, and I wasn't privy to that, so I'm just now getting them. But I felt like they were all distinct enough on their own that they were worth having and adding to my collection. I actually found these when I was in Houston at the Arcade Expo, and these were some of the things I didn't show off during the Gator Unbox, because I was like, nah, that seems like something cool enough to be on its own, like on Your Level Sucks, so we'll show it off then. But yeah, there's the Prize-O-Matic, the Mario gambling machine, and then the little pinball game. Did that one just not work? It's another 100, so that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, these are actually, I feel like these are probably recent enough McDonald's toys that they basically probably have no value. So if these look pretty cool to you, especially something like this for the Yoshi one, I only got this one because it's a pretty decent quality figurine of Mario. Other than that, I really couldn't care less. But if these look like something you might be interested in, you can probably find them on eBay for like nothing right now, because the only McDonald's toys that are worth anything these days are like the really old ones, and most of the contemporary stuff, it's kind of like classic video games. Like, for a while, the most recent couple generations of games aren't worth anything, and right now people are only starting to give a shit about, like, the PlayStation 2. So and the PlayStation 2 came out like 20 years ago, so that's kind of where McDonald's toys fall into. But yeah, like I said, these all came from the same promotion, and some of y'all that are really big, Mario buffs might say, hey, Draco, wasn't there a Super Mario Brothers 3 toy promotion from McDonald's from like 1991 or whatever? And I would say, yes, you are correct, and I do have a full set of those somewhere. So I need to find those, and I would like to show those off one day too. But that's cool stuff for this week. Yoshi, the Yoshi Divinator, the Mario Gambler, and the little pinball machine. I tell you what we should do first, though. I mean, this is the first stream in December where we're at, so I brought we didn't do a Gatorbox advent calendar this year. I didn't have enough goofy stuff to do, but you know, this is like a tradition. I won't bother you guys with the story of Jesus Christ as it's put on every single one of the little doors on the advent calendar, but I do want to see what's on my piece of chocolate this year. It's a star. That's cool. And hang on, there's something else in here. The fuck is this? Oh. You can never throw them away. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's get started and play some good old-fashioned Super Mario Maker 2 levels with the Master Sword. Wait, since when can you play the title screen stages? Has it always been like this? Or is this something new to version 2.0.0.2.5.3? Alright, let's do this. Please note that we may delete uploaded courses, reset the total number of likes a user has earned, and restrict their access to Course World in the following cases. The user intrusively requested likes from other users in-game. The user took advantage of bugs, blah blah blah. Course data was modified in an unintended way. The user frequently disconnected, i.e. rage quit. Any other behavior in violation of the Nintendo Code of Conduct. Nintendo, you better not be fucking resetting my goddamn points. This ain't against any terms of service, okay? This is what we in the biz call fair use and performative art. Let's go. What is this? Hang on. What we got speedruns? Stop bothering me. I don't. We gotta see. We gotta see what these are. Is this like a special event course? Make your way. What? Okay. First of all, what is the stamp card? Oh, okay. It's you get shit for. So it looks like we can get a pair of pants if we get 7 stamps. I guess we're gonna take a look at how this is. Unfortunately, it is New Super Mario Bros. U. Take a deep breath and focus on clearing the course. Don't tell me that's not how you speedrun, Nintendo. You got to blow through this shit, okay? Also, who are these guys? Do those guys automatically just throw snowballs if you add them to a snow stage? Oh, fuck. My bad. I'm excited. This is like the first time I've been like elated during the entire history of this damn show. When Nintendo's actually added something. Oh, you can pick these up. That's what I'm talking about. Nintendo added something to their game. For once. I hit down. Hang on. We gotta get into. Okay, that's just another thing. I don't need that. It's okay. Damage boost. 33 seconds. I would say that's probably a new world record. Read him and wait. Why does this part take? This better not count toward my time. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, 206,214th place. So that's what I'm talking about. I feel like if I could get my time just at the 20-second mark, I might win a pair of pants to win in game. Let's try it again. You can now race against Ninja Ghost. That sounds terrifying. It's a good way to not be able to see what the fuck I'm doing. How many attempts do I get at this, Nintendo? Can you take the stamp off? Because I don't want that. That sucks. I don't want that. First actual stage of the collection. Don't let me down. And by that, I mean, please do let me down, because that's what this entire show is banking on. Well, it's called garbage, so, I mean... Realistic Hill 1. Before the hill. This is modern art right here. I mean, the level creator didn't lie. They said it was garbage. And it absolutely is. But, you know what sucks is that it's kind of like Celebrity Jeopardy on SNL. In your quest to provide an incorrect answer, you've still answered this question correctly. We've played significantly worse pieces of shit on this show. I want to see what's on top of the... Okay. Nothing. Try as you might, Mr. Connery, you've provided a correct answer. Let's see your wager. Suck it, Trebek. Fantastic. I like the... Okay, so is there anybody here... Is there anybody here who can read Japanese, who can tell me why they've got one of the Chex Mix pieces in there? That looks threatening. I don't even like that. That looks like graffiti. That's like if I saw that on a wall somewhere, I'd leave. I don't speak in pictograms, okay? I don't know. Booed 8,000 point? I thought he was gonna try to write boobs with coins. I'm like, dude, what are you, 7? Am I missing something really obvious? Was there like some punchline that was like really lowbrow that I just completely just because I was distracted by making jokes about pictograms and boobs? Is that, or was this just a stage that was just absolute crap? It's just the Night of the Japanese, which honestly that sounds like an exploitative horror movie from like the 80s. How are these guys not killing me? So this is your run-of-the-mill one gimmick. Oh my! Shut up! This is your one gimmick Japanese stage, right? You just hold right. You're bouncing on the ghosts. There's nothing else to it. At one point, they're gonna run out of level and they're gonna put the flag there. Anytime. There we go. See, that's where we're at. Basically, that whole level just sounds like a clown falling down a perpetual, like, if a clown were to fall down an escalator going up, that's what it would sound like. Ice Star Blue perpetual clown machine? That sounds horrifying. Let's see what Yoshi has to say about that one. Apple. Hidden World. By the Koopa Bud. Yeah, you've been smoking some bud if you think 3D World's a great game. I need to think of a Mario game I can base my level off of. Hang on, let me take a hit of my fucking CBD vape. Oh yeah, let's do 3D World. Fantastic. This is as much level as you can design on one hit from like a vape. You take in one rip, And this is that's all the energy it gives you, is to make a level that's just exactly this bad. 8. It's the only thing on there that I recognize, and then the person's name is the number 8. Well, this looks like a stage. I take that back. I take that back. Was this supposed to be like a multiplayer, like a 4-player stage where everyone picks a route? Except the only correct route? Yeah, it's tagged multiplayer versus. Assuming you're going to get 4 people who are willing to queue themselves up and then all just start running at the same time. And also negating the fact that the proper solution to beating that level is literally just to hold right. That's it. That's it. Good stage. Good stage. What is that, a Talking Heads album? Oh, we only got 100 seconds left. Ain't got time for this. Is there a cat costume in this tree? No. But nothing gets me more rock hard than unintentional wall jumps in a shitty 3D world stage. Hang on, we got a cat suit here? No. I'm gonna continue to hang on to this springboard, just because that's the type of asshole I am. What can I say? What can I say? I know the door would have taken me right there, and it would have been much faster to go in the door and just go to the other door. But fuck you, I kept that trampoline for a reason, and goddamn it, I'm gonna use it. No, technically, by naming it No Name, you've given the stage a name. You've played yourself. Maybe this guy is going for that GoldenEye 007. Oh, hang on. Fireflower. Maybe he's going for that GoldenEye 007 thing where when you try to activate cheats that don't exist, they appear in the game as No Name, and they do things like give the characters like 4 faces and other weird broken shit. Oh, we're at the end of the stage already? Okay. Are there any American players on this game at all anymore? They just released an update. You guys could at least pretend to give a shit. Hang on. Big boy's coming. Time to... Give me the other shoe. You fuck. Oh! It's one of those stages. I guess I have no one to blame but myself, but I actually have the TV turned down so low that I can't hear it. Excuse me, Bowser. See, that's all you have to do. It's just that simple. You just damage boost through everything. Fuck it. Who cares about making a challenging stage? Just scribble a bunch of shit down. I feel like it's 2015 again, and nobody's learned anything. Oh. What is Penny your girlfriend or something? Hope she fucking breaks up with you. Bully Bustle. Bully Bustle by Schmacker, who's Canadian. I was gonna try to show off some like fancy jumping strats here, but I'm like, you know what? This is 3D World or something, and those don't exist in this game. Or maybe this is New Super Mario Bros. U. Like I said, I can never tell these two games apart. They're basically the same thing to me. Wonderful. There's nothing I love more than little mini-boss fights with Boom Boom and Pom Pom that take forever. You got lucky. Oh, New Super Mario Bros. U doesn't have the Mario bongs. That's right. I mean, they might as well be the same game to me. Look at how expertly this is laid out. This is somebody who had to have Boom Boom in their level, but just not having this platform here rendered this too hard for them to beat. They're like, no, Boom Boom, when he starts spinning, I can't beat him. I have to put a platform so I can just stand there and let him complete his attack so that I can get the coin, or so I can get the key from him. You know what? Fuck you, Cat Bowser. I ain't got time for this, okay? I've dealt with your sorry ass all fucking year. It's the last year level sucks too with 2019. You can go get fucked in your cat suit, okay? There we go. By Reenmaster 7. And we gotta bring a PAL block to the ending. Okay, well there's our free one-ups for the stage, I guess. I wish I could read that. It just looks like a scribble. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have hit that so soon. Maybe I don't care. Does this guy have something? Does he have like a key? Yeah, so that's what I figured. Mondial's crap. Y'all don't think I know about this, but I do. You know how long I've been doing this show? Long enough for you people to be able to call me fat when we started it. Or halfway through it. I don't fucking know. Too long. That's how long.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Here we go. That's like the Blair Witch sign on the end of that one. I feel like that stuff up top was trying to tell me something, but I don't speak whatever language this level's written in. I'm not just talking about the Japanese, I mean like whatever this stupid mess is. Thanks. Thanks for the kidney full of one-ups. Remix. So that's really all I had to do. Did that play music or something? I couldn't even hear it. Or was it literally just I drew some stuff here? Oh, here we go. 1-2 Mushroom Kingdom 2 by Big Mr. I. Or maybe that's supposed to be 1, I don't know. I will say, I never thought I'd say this, but I miss the Amiibo collection crappy stages, like, because that gave people a reason to make levels in this style, in the classic NES style, because that was the only one that supported Costume Mario. And now that we don't have Costume Mario anymore, everybody defaults to just making bullshit in 3D World, because that's the game they played when they were kids. And it's not my fault they had bad childhoods, but fuck that game. Imagine, like... Imagine... I'm trying to... What the hell am I trying to compare this to? I don't even know. It's like... Imagine being from a newer, like, a younger generation, and, like, only knowing, like, the Halloween remakes instead of the actual, like, movies. Is there a thing here? That's how I get up on... Okay, look, I figured it out. Look how smart I am. That's the reason why we don't see any of these NES stages in this game anymore, is because there's no such thing as Costume Mario. Nintendo took that out so they could replace it with... I don't know. You own 6 amiibos, what are you, fucking poor? That's those remarks from, like, the original series that... I sometimes feel bad about, but they're quite clearly they're hyperbolic, so nobody takes that, you know, legitimately. Horseshoe. This is a country stage. It's gonna be Hey Dude, the game. It's a little wild and a little strange when you make your home out on the range. So start your horse and come along, 'cause you can't get a ride if you can't hold on. Singing, yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay, what? Like the cowboys say. Sing it again now. Yippee-ki-yay, get along, little doggy, till the break of day. Fuck that. 3! That's this many. Y'all guys ready for 3? They gave you 6 fire flowers in case you fucked that room up that bad. This guy have a key too? You never know. Sometimes these people that make these levels are stupid, and they'll put more keys than they need to put in here. Well, I guess we're done with this because I see the flag. Oh, look at that. Wow, what a shame. Wrap that one up. Pack it up. We're done. That's a little too flamboyant, a little too showy for a bad. Just get it off the screen. 1-7 when they start counting that high. I like that the slanted pipes, like, they just didn't even care. It's literally just, they took the graphic and just went, like, that's all they did. Did you, wait. I believe 1-2. 1-2 is the level that you're looking for, from Mario 3 specifically. Yeah, that's clearly what you're, really? That's clearly what you're trying to do here. You just added water to it for reasons. Let's go take a look down here. Yeah? You do, okay, I was about to say, you do realize a vertical drop this long on the NES would have taken up all of the space on the cartridge. Right? Like, doesn't have to be that significant. I can't believe I missed that at the very end. So, it's basically 1-2 from Mario 3, but it's named the 1-7, and you added rising and falling water to it. I have no idea why. Congratulations, Duluth, for the 200. I made Super Mario 3 World 2 Global Warming Edition. This guy, end quote, this guy. Now, I know you're fucking with me, Rocky, and you're saying that just to be goofy, but I actually did make a stage in this game based off of global warming, like the rising seawater, and it was called An Inconvenient Spoof, and you start having a barbecue with Yoshi, and you're at sea level, and then the water starts to come up, and you have to keep running higher and higher and higher. I think it's the most played stage I have in my account, actually. T equals what? I didn't, excuse me, I didn't sign up. I don't host this show to think. And speaking of thinking, I think I've seen this level before somewhere, but gee, I can't quite put my finger on it. Huh. Hang on. Red Yoshi also says 1-up. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. I tried to twist. I tried to do the chubby checker twist. Beautiful. So this person took a title screen stage, added like 20 Spinies to it, and a red Yoshi, and called it a day. I mean, as far as title screen stages go, at least this person did something. At least he added something to it. What he added sucked, and he probably would have been better off just submitting the stage as is, like everybody else. But congratulations, person whose name I can't pronounce. You had an idea. It was a bad idea, but props to you for executing it. Unfortunately, I don't give out participation trophies. This is like a fucking Pokemon glitch. It's like a missing no name. Beautiful. And just like that, it looked like it was generated from random garbage data. So if you were... Now, this is a little too high concept for somebody whose character unironically wears the Kamek hat, but if you were trying to make a level that was like the missing no, where it's like, oh, it's all just it's just you got the random garbage part correct, and that's it. Okay? Chat says this is just the letter G repeated a bunch of times. Sure. Go. Mr. Flammable. What happens if you do missing no on the 3DS? Rocky says becomes a 2DS. But then he doubles back and says, wait, a 128DS. I get that. I get that. Well, if it that'd be a 131DS because it adds 128. So we'll get there in time. We'll figure it out. Math is hard. Like I said, I don't host this show to think. Is this meme still funny? Are we still doing this? Is it gonna play the song? Okay. Oh, there's okay. We got the second verse. Wow, nails on a chalkboard, my favorite instrument. Ah! It's a little too spooky for me. I didn't sign up for this, okay? Can I end it? I just don't... I'm afraid if I go in the wrong door, it's gonna start the song over again. No! No! I can't go... Why... Is there a one-way thing that's... You done? Okay. So we're gonna go in the top door this time. Thank you. I had a feeling, see, I was a little nervous because the door on the bottom had a music note under it, and I'm like, does that mean it's gonna take me to the back of the stage again? I wasn't paying enough attention. Yeah, you guys got to listen to that song for 2 minutes. You're welcome. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. Necro says Draco's doing the infamous animated commentary channel crossing arm pose. All I have to do now is just be like, gotta do the fucking yick face. The YouTube, I gotta grow out a beard that makes me look like a fucking asshole. And then I gotta hold like the Super Mario McDonald's toys. Then you can Photoshop a dick in my mouth, because that's how, you know, that's what people need to start doing, right? Somebody needs to do, like some type of stupid, not performance art, but they need to start taking YouTube thumbnails of people making that face and start Photoshopping dicks in their mouth. And that'll get people to stop doing it. Hopefully. P. Oh, I see what this is. This is you don't want to touch that. Don't touch that pee-pee. This is the Christian stage. Hands off. Keep. Oh, that really? Well, I never knew it was. I honestly, in real life, I have a harder time not touching my pee-pee. If it's just that simple, why does everybody suck so bad at it? You got to keep those. Don't think about sinful things, okay? Think about this stage. It's just that simple. When you think about touching that pee-pee, don't. Just all you gotta do is just jump over it a couple times. You'll get to the flag. You'll win. I apologize for the level "Don't Go Pee" from Mario Maker 1. Right? That was one of those stages where people were like asking if I could make a challenging stage, and I think I did that just to be a dick. Pee joke. Pee pun intended. I can't, like, everybody's got the fucking ninja hat. Like, we get it. You played the fucking speedrun stage. Speaking of speedrun stages, you just made a stage where all you do is hold... Okay, and we're done. Really? This could have gone pear-shaped real quickly, because that could have taken forever. And let's just be thankful that old ninja hat number 49 over here took mercy on us. Gee, I wonder what this stage is about. Soul? I know that's Spanish for sun, but I think in this case it's an acronym for shit out of fucking luck. Draco, where'd the F come from in that acronym? Fuck you. That's where it came from. Okay? Hang on, I gotta get in touch with my inner cat furry. I'm not gonna climb the $10,000 pyramid, I don't care. There's nothing up there but trouble. Oh wow, look, you're gonna keep giving me items? And you're gonna give me POW blocks to hit this guy with. Great. What an original and not completely predictable boss fight. I'm having so much fun. We did it, Reddit. We did it, you guys. Does anybody have a cat suit that looks like that in real life? Like, specifically because of 3D World? Is there anybody whose, like, persona is the cat from 3D World? Not specifically Mario dressed as a cat, but, like, if that was just a cat. Is that somebody's online avatar? I bet it's gotta be. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even care either. Don't move. Oh, what is this? Okay, all you fuck-ups, this is a stick-up. Okay, all you stick-ups, this is a fuck-up. We gotta grab at least one coin, though. Hang on, I ain't got... Fuck this. Oh. That's what I get, isn't it? That's what I get. I could just let this level play itself, but I'm not gonna give Joaquin the pleasure of that. I'm not. There. I got my coin. I got my POW block. Done. Take me the fuck out of here. Oh, I didn't even turn this off. Whoops. I know he said don't move. I do my own, cut my own path in life. I'm like Fleetwood Mac. I go my own way. Just, these are making progressively less sense as the night goes on. Like, for real, what the fuck even is all this? I'm not gonna try to go through there. Okay, Lakitus, he's gonna... Okay. Oh, god damn it! Hang on. Red Yoshi says egg. I like that Yoshi can run faster than his fireball. Was there a stage that was supposed to be here, or did you just forget about that? You know it's Mario Maker, right? Mario Maker. Make. That's in the name.
Time.
You have to make something. I mean, I guess you don't have to, as this dumbass shows, but that's what you're supposed to do, okay? I guess that's why, like, Coca-Cola has slogans that say, like, drink Coca-Cola. And I'm like, what the fuck else would you do with it? But I guess you have to put drink in there so that idiots know that, oh, I can, I can lick that pretty good. And, you know, okay, I get it. You know, Mario Maker. You gotta put make in the name. Build your own damn stage. Rocky, don't, Tabitha, don't butt chug Coke. That sounds like a bad idea. I know that's apparently like a surefire way to get drunker faster, but I think if you butt chug a Coca-Cola, you might just straight up die. I don't know. Rocky, oh, that's what the kids on the street are calling fizzy butt. These damn Generation Z, those damn Zoomers. Underwater 64, great. I only count 16, by the way. Yoshi says Goomba. We're getting a lot of Yoshis in this week's show. That makes me happy. I like having lots of Yoshis. We're getting lots of the red Yoshis, too. No! You fuckers. Just because you don't have any friends doesn't mean you gotta make problems with me and mine. Hang on. I don't need to shoot these guys down, but I will. Might as well. There's nothing else to do in this stage. Again, maker. Make. You have to put something here. Or you should. Again, you don't have to, but you should. Is the level up here? No. There is no level. Oh, there's more Yoshis. Great. You never know sometimes. I don't know. It's hard getting in the mind of somebody who's not very smart. Zelda, are we finally getting the first sword stage? Oh my god. We did it. He can throw a bomb. He can do the downward stab. He can shoot an arrow. He can do everything. Oh shit. Alright, Link, let's do this. I like that I assume if you get hit, you just lose the power up. So all these stages that are built around, you know, needing to be Link, this is just gonna suck. Fuck you, Pokey. Hang on. Wait. Oh, if you hold down, you'll do a dash too. How come Mario doesn't have any of these skills? You basically put a Super Smash Bros. Character in this fucking game at this rate. Okay. So you can't hold the bomb. You just... Or you can. Well... I like that! Hang on, cue the music up again. I like that! I like that when it got hit, the Zelda music just fucking stops. That's great. So I know what I gotta do here. I got hit. What do I do now? Hang on. What? I feel like the music isn't quite working right. Like, oh, okay, the flagpole is hidden right there. I figured something weird was going on. Well, you guys, that's what you can expect from levels that feature the brand new item in Mario Maker 2, the Master Sword. Link has too many goddamn moves. So, just to reiterate, if you hold down and you press jump and you hold that, he'll charge. Otherwise, he'll swing his sword. If you hold up and press attack, he'll put a bomb in his hands, but the second you let go of either of those buttons, he'll throw it. So you either have to be awkwardly holding up and moving left and right to hang on to the bomb. If you jump and press down and then press attack in the air, you do the down thing. And then inexplicably, if you use these buttons up here, he'll whip out the bow and arrow, and then you can use up and down to aim that. That's too much! It's a fucking Mario game, okay? That's it! It's not Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Why the hell would you try to make something that invokes the spirit of that? Nobody liked that game. So we're not going to find the Link in Mario 3, Mario World, or any of the 3D styles. Only Super Mario Brothers and NES. So instead of having Costume Mario, we get one Costume Mario, and it's Link, and it's all of Link's moves, and they're all very tedious and not fun to play. Thanks, Nintendo. I hate it. I hope you saved the receipt for that Christmas present and you shove it up your ass. How about a Japanese stage to just take the edge off? I said take the edge. What the fuck is this? What have you done? This is terrifying. Do I just jump down here? Yes, it is that simple. I just jump down there. Great. So that's what I get for trying to overthink stuff. Like, we just got done playing one of the famed Zelda levels that have just been added to this game, and now I'm like, oh shit, it's like solving an algebra equation playing this game now. So this is just a hold right and Y stage. So I guess if I reach forward to try to turn off the level sensor, I'm gonna get fucked, right? No, it's okay, I got plenty of time. What happens if I don't do it? Okay, just wondering. Super Ball flower training. Buddy, they got swords now. We don't need this dumb shit anymore. Fantastic. This is training, so you can become a Super Ball master. If I was smart, I probably could have gotten up in there by selectively breaking those bricks. I don't care though. Let's get all my prizes. Oh, hang on. Is this also Super Ball training? I don't care. Missed my mark by a mile. I don't care. Mario's Day by MMTV, which stands for Music Television, I guess, in case you're wondering. Alright, Mario. So Mario's Day begins when his entire house fucking just disappears. Well, isn't that something? Bed. Oh, wait, hang on. Fuck! Yoshi says, mushroom. Okay, I'm gonna hoof it. We got Yoshi. He's basically a horse. Yeah. Imagine... Okay, it's still going. Wow. Imagine just standing there waiting for that to finish. We got shit to do. Job car? What? Job car uniform. Job car. I think the word you're looking for is company vehicle? No, it's called job car. That's what I'm gonna start saying that. Boss is angry. Oh, of course it's Boom Boom too. What do we have to do? Kill Boom Boom? That's exactly what we have to do. We have to kill our boss. We have to take our job car to our workplace and kill our boss. I mean, I'm sure the person that made this is probably like 8 years old with that kind of vocabulary, but they really understand the monotony of a soul-crushing 9-to-5 job, where sometimes you just want to take your job car to work and tell your boss that he can set his Pepsi Crystal display up inside his Pepsi Crystal ass and then just shoot the motherfucker point blank with the fireball, right? And that's just another day for Mario. 1111th without the T. So we have to defeat all 33 thwomps. So to do that, I guess we could have got the we could get this. Is the star gonna come back? Alright, should I just go fuck myself then? Hang on. There we go. I was gonna say, if this level is designed so shittily that you can't even make an effective star runner that doesn't just fuck up immediately, it's like that's it. That's it. I know Nintendo's supposed to be the family console for kids, but there's got to be a barrier for entry somewhere. Somewhere. Okay? 2019. You might want to update that username, you know, in the next couple weeks here. Happy New Year, I guess. If these are the stages you make in 2019, I can't wait to see what 2020 holds. You might find a way to get the game to divide by 0 at this rate. We gotta get there as Big Boy Mario. That's the only thing, that's the only part on that screen that makes sense to me. Does that count? No, Builder Mario, does he count? I don't, it doesn't. That's what I thought. Builder Mario does not count to satisfy the win conditions for this level, because not even Builder Mario likes to be Builder Mario. Also, you're just throwing mushrooms at me at this point. I feel like it's kind of hard to fuck this one up. There we go. Great. So, in order to beat this stage, you had to get Builder Mario to intentionally take damage. I.e., you had to get Builder Mario to kill himself. It's a great idea for a stage. I'd almost give you a thumbs up for it. I mean, like 2/3 of the stages we played have been Japanese, and the other 2/3 have just been some iteration of Bogder Todd. Have we played this before? I mean, we might as well have. Whatever, I don't care. It's just like a real life Mario World speed run. You fly over, what is it, like 74% of the stages? You can just fly right over. Somebody actually calculated that. Slip and sliding by Blooper and the little therefore symbols. That's what those little 3 dots mean when you're doing logic puzzles. I don't know if you knew that. That's not a Did You Know gaming moment. That's just I don't know, did you know being in elementary school in 1993 moment. Level's over anyways, I might as well just stop talking. Fuck it. The beginning. Well, I think you fucked up, because if this was really the beginning, you would have used the NES layout. Unless this is just like the beginning of whatever crappy Mario adventure you've made locally on your Switch that you made fucking... Oh, god damn it. You're gonna make me kill this guy? That you made like 8 levels of and then you gave up on because you realized, yep, that's it. That's the beginning, huh? One hammer, bro? One hammer, bro, and the door takes you inside the castle you're supposed to go to at the end of the stage. So it takes you to the end of the stage and you have to climb back out to get the flag and then you... whatever. Why don't you go back to the beginning, and, I don't know, read a fucking book? Tarek. And then the number 6. Is the person that made this. That's all I have to go by. I can never read the names. Is it gonna rain things on me? Is it gonna rain thwomps on me? I see what you're trying to do. Oh, that's it, huh? We're done? What, did you draw something?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I saw the shitty robot made out of the fire sticks and crap like that, but that's it, huh? That's all we got? Great. A level that plays itself quick. Okay, Ododo, let's see. Let's see the quick part. You said it plays itself, you fucking moron! This requires input on my behalf. I already set this down so I could watch this bullshit play out. That's not just a level that plays itself quick, that's a level that doesn't play itself at all, and if you're a smartass that just sets the controller down and walks away to go take a shit, you'll come back and you'll be dead because the clock can run out on you. You fucking idiot. This sounds like a fun one. So it's like the one where you have to... Oh, man. Oh, thankfully there's just all these vines in the sky. I mean, this was filtered under easy, so, you know, could have been a lot worse. If this was like a expert stage, I'd have to jump off that vine and jump on each of those bullet bills and jump on another vine and then stick my fist up my own ass. New Super Mario Bros. 2 World 1-1. Waluigi, number 1. I disagree with everything. Everything that's on the screen right now, I disagree with. Everything. This is the type of person that's like, Waluigi ought to be in Smash. Fuck off! Waluigi purely exists in the Nintendo universe so that Luigi had some asshole he could play tennis against, okay? That's that motherfucker's origin story. He needs to be in Smash for that reason? Fuck off. So this is just a copy of this 1-1 from this crappy game, isn't it? How the fuck did I manage to die? God damn it. Well, it's a good thing I hit that checkpoint. Don't forget to hit your checkpoints. Today we're gonna take a look down low. We're gonna stay on the bottom here. I'm with Wave Cube. Damn right, Birdo for Smash. Peanut Brain. Waluigi's my favorite Mario character. Galaxy Brain, Universe Brain, Birdo's my favorite Mario character. Anyways, I'm glad this dumb level's over with.
Oh yeah. Mario time.
Tabitha, that was an impressive death. Thank you. I mean, that says something. Oh, it's one of these stages with the fucking wave of blue skulls. Beautiful. Presumably, if this, you know, I noticed that this was tagged multiplayer versus. So if you had 4 people all trying to get at that at the same time, I don't think anybody would finish that. I think all 4 players would actually automatically just quit the stage at the same time. Because they would get one attempt on it, they would see how fucking stupid this was, and they'd be like, I'm out, I'm done. But they would say that in Japanese, because that's where the person who came from made this stage. So, however you say, alright, I'm gonna head out, however you say that in Japanese, that's what they would say. Japanese on Ride on a Big Wave. Wasn't that? No, that was Ride on Shooting Star, was the ending credits to FLCL or whatever. Foodie Cootie, however you want to correct me on my weeb shit. Get out. This is my show. I remember that song. Right back to not... I can't read any of these. How do other people who stream this... Oh, great. We got a Star Runner on our hands here. How do other people who stream this game react to level names that they can't read? Do they just smile and thank their fans for subscribing all the time? Is that just what they do? I'm so fucked. Was I supposed to go down one of those pipes? I mean, technically I made it here. Can I just get partial credit? Well... So I have a feeling this is where we go, right? What a wonderful stage. How have I not done that reference on this show yet? Oh, piss off! Fuck you! I was about to make a joke about what a wonderful world, and I was like, how have I not referenced that on this show yet? And then I got a world record. I'm like, yeah, okay. Skip Squeak Depression Clinic. Looks like we got one of those high concept stages. Unfortunately, the person made it inside... Well, technically, I think the person had to make it inside Mario 3D Land or whatever, because this is the only one that has this character in it. So, I guess if we would have waited there long enough, it would have just smashed those guys against the wall and killed them. And that would have been the joke, I guess. But it's supposed to be a depression clinic, but... So the joke is not that they killed themselves. The joke is that they went to a depression clinic, and then they got murdered by an Italian plumber in a cat suit who slowly did a moving wall and smashed them with that. That's not how depression clinics work, Chaotic. You dumbass. Airship. And it's Mario 3. Is this the one off the title screen? You fucking son of a bitch. I guess that's what I get for saying let's make the last one of the episode. Let's make the last... not just the last one of the episode. Let's make the last level of Your Level Sucks 2 in 2019. The last level shown on an episode of Your Level Sucks, period, this decade, is gonna be a title screen stage. What did you expect to happen? The fuck did you expect? I feel like this level feels like it's taking extra long, just so that it sticks in all of our memories, so that when we get ready for 2020, that we will never forget it. I forgot how long this level is. Like, it does end, right? We're at the ending, right? Because the red, yeah, okay, good. Good lord. Yeah, I like you touch that and the level's like, okay, we're done, we're done. Well, you guys, that's gonna do it for the very last Your Level Sucks 2 of 2019, the last Your Level Sucks of the decade. Like I said when we started this stream off, there was I felt like whenever Tabitha said this is just the last one of the decade, because you know we're rolling into 2020, the roaring 20s are starting all over again, I guess. But I said, man, that implies that there's like a certain finality to this episode, that this is it. You know, this is the end of the decade. That's it. It's something unpredictable, but in the end, it's right. I hope you had the time of your life, whatever. But really, we're coming back. We're just gonna take a break for Christmas and New Year's, and then we're coming right back. So we're not going anywhere. But it is something to think about that we started this show at the middle of 2015 with the release of Mario Maker 1, and off and on we've done it over the past 4 or 5 years. And now as we're getting ready to enter the next decade, like it's so weird because it's not just Your Level Sucks. It's the entirety of Gatorbox has happened in the teens or whatever this decade, and we're going into the next one together. So that's awfully strange. But I do at least want to say thank you for being here for the 2019 iteration of this show. You know, I kind of said the shelf life of this is going to depend upon, you know, how Nintendo handles the game and whether it stays fresh, and I don't want it to get too stale, but I feel like Nintendo's been really sparse on updates, but it took them a while to come around. So if the Link update is any inclination, we might have a few more updates in store. They added the speedrun thing as well, which is interesting, so we can presumably maybe start episodes off with some of those now. I don't know. We can do an attempt on those. So there's some new life that's being breathed into the show. So that's always a good sign, because I personally didn't know when Your Level Sucks 2 was going to roll the credits for the last time, but now is not that time. But thank you all very much for coming out to Your Level Sucks, not just tonight, but for supporting it throughout this year. And if you've been around on the channel since the first time we did Your Level Sucks, back when more people gave a shit about Super Mario Maker, thank you for being here for so many years, I guess. That's a lot of commitment, and I am very fortunate and I'm very blessed to have a community like you guys that have built up around this channel. That I know we kind of clown on people and clown on stages, but these days I keep it impersonal, and we just kind of joke and gab about stuff, and it means a lot to me that we can all get together once a week, or once or twice a week if you count the Friday shows, and hell, 3 or 4 times a week if I'm actually streaming during the week like I want to. But to be able to get together and just kind of share those moments like that, it means a lot to me. I am a better person because of every single one of you, and I hope that the jokes and the memes and the gabbing and stuff like that I do at least brings you up or enriches your life in some way. And if I'm making you laugh, if I make even one person laugh, then I've done my job. So that's where we're at. But hang on, Rocky, before I get too far, I gotta thank you for the 1,000 Twitch pennies, my man. Thank you very much. And I got an emote. What did I get? I gotta thank you for it. It's a present that's laughing, and it looks like the stack of money from the Progressive commercial. Can I give you those Twitch pennies back so I don't have to look at that creepy emote? I love how every time somebody unlocks an emote from somebody else's generosity, the first thing they say is, what is this dumb emote? Why do I have this fucking thing? Rocky, no refunds. Ah, damn it.